Okay, yeah, how not to do a PowerPoint. I'm gonna break one of my own rules straight away and apologise. I don't usually apologise at the start of a presentation, but I ought to really apologise to those speakers who've gone before and those speakers who will come after. As you can see, some things do go wrong occasionally. So be prepared. If you get the blue screen of death, then you're going to have to be prepared for it. So bring your presentation in some other way. Now, lots of people start their PowerPoints with an outline and then a whole index list of what you're going to hear. Don't put everything on it and don't give everything away. You'll just bore everybody. Now, this is the other problem. This is when people stand like this and they look at the screen and they ignore the audience and they forget completely that there's anyone behind them. Strange, this has changed. This is not supposed to have the line across it, but anyway. Yes, your PowerPoint should enhance and assist your presentation and not act as your script. Your audience will, on the whole, be able to read. They will expect you to tell them, oops, it's finished. Now that's interesting because background's changed. That wasn't the background I put on there, Steve. But do choose an appropriate background. That's a shame. But you should be choosing something appropriate. You should also be avoiding using lots of words and avoiding using small words because that's what you end up with. And in the end, you're going to get nowhere and you're going to achieve nothing. And don't mix your fonts. Now that's interesting. Again, all my fonts have been changed. But even so, yeah, don't mix too many fonts, avoid overuse of italics and bold, and don't confuse your audience. And make sure you get your spelling and grammar right. Otherwise you're going to upset your grammar, and you're going to upset a lot of other people. Spell check it. It's easy. Look for the little red lines. They're going to be there. Now this is interesting. What has happened with this presentation? I'll try clicking and see what goes on here. Right, so is that going to work? No? Oh, it is going to work. Oh, here we go. Right, okay. Yes, don't be too creative with your text. Don't be too creative with everything that goes on. Because that's going to confuse your audience as well. And they're going to start looking at the text and they're going to stop listening to what you've got to say. And then it'll all go wrong, because this seems to be remarkably going wrong now. We'll try again now. What's going to happen next? Nothing. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, and we get to the next one. Okay. Right, hopefully this will carry on going now. Yeah, don't be too creative with your graphics and your pictures either. Because that's what happens, and you end up with your audience staring and getting a headache, and it's never going to work. Don't show off. Maybe when PowerPoints first started 20 years ago, it was big and special to be able to show off that you've got a scanner and you can scan your client's business card. Sorry, but everybody's got scanners these days. It's not going to work. If you're going to use a graph, if you're going to use charts, then don't overcomplicate them. It's interesting, with this one now, remarkably, about 25 lines that I had on that graph disappeared. But don't digress as well. Clearly, if you go off topic and distract your audience with something like that, then they're going to stop listening to what you're saying and they're going to look at the screen and you're going to go on to about something completely different. Be careful with the humour that you use. If you're going to try and be funny, try and do something that isn't going to offend anybody in the audience. Because sooner or later, if you try and be clever with your humour, then that's going to happen. And, of course, things do go wrong, as we've already seen. You might just get a blank screen like this, and if something goes wrong, don't dwell on it. Don't apologise too much, move on. But don't move on so much that you end up with 399 slides or even 20 slides. Keep it simple. Keep the number of slides short and keep them to the point, because if you go on too long, if you go on too far, then You're going to bore your audience, they're going to fall asleep, and they're going to forget about it. That's my 18th slide. I'm going to go for a very quick plug at the end, as I'm here anyway, of two things. Quick plug for the Hub. Those that don't know the hub.hu website, have a look at it when you get home, or have a look at it in the morning. It's a great site for listings, it's a great site for events. It'll tell you what's going on in the city, and it'll tell you an awful lot about the bars and the restaurants and everything else. There's no doubt I'm going to have to press the arrows again. There we go. That's a few of the things that I've got coming up. Quiz nights, comedy nights, acoustic music nights, indie music nights, speed dating, poker nights, and networking events, and even excursions. So if you are interested in any of those, then come and find me in the bar and buy me a beer and we'll talk about it. That's it. Didn't quite go to plan, but it worked in the end. And thanks a lot for listening.